Let's go ahead and pull the belt cover off the Polaris Explorer so we can see what shape it's in. But before we do that, I gotta get all this stuff out of the way. Alright, I got enough stuff out of the way so we can start working on this. I think those screws are either 8 or 10 millimeter. I was wrong, it's a 3/8. I got everything hooked up to our impact, so let's go ahead and get to work. So I did go ahead and throw a longer extension on because some of these bolts are pretty far back. This makes it really easy with the back tires being off. We are missing like half the screws for this, so we only had these 4 holding it on. But that's what you get when you buy a $500 four-wheeler. Anyway, we should just be able to go ahead and wiggle our belt cover off. I'll get back to you guys when I get this off because it's going to become a pain with this. So I went ahead and got our belt cover off. It was kind of a pain with this plastic here, but I just had to unscrew this. But now we can get a look at our belt and our clutches, which actually look to be in really good shape. Both of them look like they're in really good shape, and our belt's in like fine condition, so that we basically did this for no reason, I guess. But it's a good idea to check on this before you go out on a trail in case this breaks. You don't want to be left stranded. But since everything looks good on that, let's go ahead and slap this cover back on. By the way, I have no clue wherever this rubber boot goes. It was just off, and there's like a hose clamp on this side. So if you know, please tell me in the comments. It'll be well appreciated. So I wiggled our belt cover back on. Let's go ahead and get those screws in now. So we got everything slapped back together on that. By the way, I'm trying to get this thing done in like a month or so. But it doesn't really matter because my buddy wants to buy a four-wheeler. He's selling his old one. I've also got my pit bike to ride. It is also November 20th something, and I kind of want to buy a snowmobile before it snows here. So I'm not super concerned when I get this thing done. I would like to have it all fixed before winter. That way I can drive it on the frozen lakes and stuff. I've also got to order up some parts for this chainsaw either tonight or tomorrow.